ちは。何？英語。ハロー。Are you チェックイン？日本語で大丈夫ですよ。あと、English easier？日本人なので。日本人？ねえねえねえねえ、日本人なんだって。
If you want to buy anime figures in Japan, this is where you should be shopping because look. These Demon Slayer figures are literally 300 yen each, which is like $2. What? We have Uraraka for 300 yen as well. Sanji for 800 yen. It does say that there might be a tobacco smell. Then we have Jinbei for 1800 yen. Shanks for 2000 yen, which is like 17 bucks. Then we have Sasuke for $10, Sakura for $4, and Naruto for about $7. This adorable Anya figure is $4, Todoroki for $6, these Nami figures for $6 and $4. You can also find these buildable Gundam figures, I believe. I'm so sorry if I'm wrong, I don't really know much about this stuff. And then we have my boy Levi. I really regret not buying this, honestly. Okay, at this point you're probably like, tell me the place already. So this store is called Hobby Off. It's a secondhand store for hobby related things. You may know about Book Off, which is a secondhand store for books and games. So yeah, I bought a bunch of figures, so I'll be unboxing them in the next video. Stay tuned.
Wondering what's in your bag?
Oh, okay, sure. I like this.
In that video, everyone was obsessing over the girl's bag. And y'all, when I was in Japan and I saw so many schoolgirls wearing a similar bag, I needed that bag. But I couldn't find it anywhere because turns out when I asked my mom what these bags are called, they're called scuba, which literally translates to school bag. And when I told my mom I wanted this bag, she was like, girl, why do you want a school bag? That's weird. And I was like, why wouldn't I? Look at it. It's chic, it's big, has so much utility. Since I couldn't find a place that sold these school bags, I ended up going on Amazon and I ordered one of these bags. But when I put it on, I don't know, it didn't hit the same. Maybe it's because I wasn't a schoolgirl, or maybe this make of the bag was just not that nice. So I ended up returning it. While I was still in search for this bag, I came across a TikTok video that was showcasing this bag. And I was like, wait, that bag is very similar to the Japanese schoolgirl bag, and this is the one that I ended up getting. Let's unbox it together. This bag is from Samo Ondo. It's a Korean brand and it's their utility bag in size L. I really think that this is super cute and it'll go with basically everything except for maybe with an entire kawaii outfit. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think this does the Japanese schoolgirl bag justice? Let me know in the comments.
Sushi kudasai. Ocha kudasai. Don't say that when you're in Japan. First of all, no hate to the creator that invented this sound. She's iconic. I love her. But what I'm trying to point out is that if you've learned Japanese, you probably learned that kudasai is what you should say when you order something in Japan. But I personally don't really use kudasai as much. And I've also noticed that my mother and my grandparents don't use kudasai either. Instead, the word that we use is onegaishimasu, which basically just translates to please. And while you can use kudasai, it's not as polite as onegaishimasu. And as you know, politeness is very important in Japan. So how would you use it? Basically, you just want to replace kudasai with onegaishimasu. Sushi onegaishimasu. That sounds horrible. Anyway, I hope this helped, and don't forget to follow for more content on Japan, Japanese culture, Japanese language, etc. And now I'm just gonna sit here because the video needs to be 1 minute long to be paid on TikTok, so...
My Japanese grandparents live in a traditional house, and a lot of traditional houses in Japan have this thing called amado. An amado is a shutter that is placed in front of your window, and its purpose is to do things like block light, prevent break-ins, and protect against strong winds. So every evening when the sun is starting to set, we go to every window in the house and get these amados out. And of course, every morning we have to put them back in because, you know, we want some sunlight in the house. I won't lie, I'm not a big fan of this, and it's a little concerning that my old grandparents have to do this every morning and night. Like this one specifically always gets stuck. But yeah, I hope this was something you may not have known about Japanese architecture.
Excuse me? はい。
Here we go with the English again. She literally heard me speak Japanese a minute ago.
Everything is okay?
I'm so tired of being treated as a foreigner all the time in my own home. When is this gonna change? Excuse me? What now?
Forina, tax free. Oh, really? Can I get a size M for this? Oh, and that as well, please. Reina-san, how do you say sword in Japanese? Sword would be ken. What about fight? Fight would be kenka. Okay, what's his name? Oh, that's Ken. Hi, Ken. Then how would you say Ken fights with a sword? Ken wa ken de kenka shita. Here's why I'd never survive in the Japanese workplace. Okay, my work here is done. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, what is going on here? Okay, I quit. I quit! Did you guys know that the names of Naruto characters are literally puns? Okay, so let's start with Uzumaki Naruto. Uzumaki means whirlpool. Pretty simple. Naruto is this fish cake that literally has a whirlpool design in the middle. And these fish cakes are commonly found in noodles like ramen. And what does Naruto like? Ramen. Now let's move on to Uchiha Sasuke. Uchiha Sasuke can also be read as Uchi wa Sasuke, which could mean I'm Sasuke. But the word Uchiwa could also mean fan, which, it's that kind of fan that Japanese people use when it's really hot outside. And that fan looks just like the Uchiha logo. Haru no Sakura. That's her full name. No is a possessive particle. So basically when you put no behind a word, it's like apostrophe S in English. Haru means spring. Sakura is cherry blossom. So spring's cherry blossom, or the cherry blossoms of spring. And then we have Hatake Kakashi. Hatake means field, like rice fields, corn fields. And then we have Kakashi, which means scarecrow. So like a scarecrow in a field. And I also think that the author intended to design Kakashi to kind of look like a scarecrow with his mask and everything. But yeah, this video is getting a little long, so I'm gonna make a part 2 with the other character names. Here's why I'd never survive in Japanese public schools, part 6. This will be our long overdue series finale. Reina-san. 先生おはようございます。ポニーテールは禁止ですよ。なんでですか？男子がうなじに興奮するからですよ。じゃあ理由は男子と先生たちが変態だからってことですね。If you admit that, I'd be happy to let my hair down. I hope you have a great trip. Next. Hi. Here you go. You're Japanese? Yes. Security at counter 2, please. Sorry, what's going on? We just have to check to see if your passport is real. Wait, what? This is just a security precaution. Oh, okay. I swear my passport is real. Let me explain. So, my dad is from South Asia, which is where I get the non-Japanese traits from. So please, save your reasonings for later. Please let us just get this done real quick. Okay. Go ahead. Okay, after further inspection, it has been confirmed that your passport is in fact real. Here you go. So are you gonna apologize or something? ねえねえ、レイナちゃんってさ、ネパール人のハーフなんだよね。そうだよ。じゃあネパール語話せるって意味？話せるよ。じゃあなんか教えてくれる？いいけど、何習いたい？じゃあ数字はどう？数字？数字。あれ？レイナちゃん大丈夫？数字。ねえママ、友達たち来たよ。はーい。Namaste auntie. आज के बनाइसेको? आज बान्ता बनाएको. Oh no, no mama, it's भ्यान्टा. だからバンタでしょ? 違う。भ्यान्टा. That's what I say. バンタ。ねえ、大丈夫？いじめられてるんでしょ？誰に？怖いのはわかるけど、私が何とかするから。 こね。じゃあ、すぐ終わるから待っててね。Here's why I'd never survive in the Japanese workplace, part 2. Hey, could you take a look at my resume? I'm applying to some new companies. Sure. Why is this printed? What do you mean? You're supposed to handwrite your resumes in Japan. But I'm applying to like 40 companies. So? But what if I make mistakes? Well, you just redo them. Yada. Anime character names and their meanings. Boku no Hero Academia. The Midori in Midoriya means green. Uraraka means beautiful. Tsuyu means rainy season. Denki means electricity, and Kaminari means lightning. Like for part 2. Anime character names and their meanings. One Piece edition. Nami means wave. Sanji literally translates to 3 o'clock, but I think in One Piece's case, Sanji means third sun. The uso in Usopp means lie in Japanese, and if you remember, Usopp used to be the biggest liar of his town. じゃあね、ママありがとう。バイバイ。Can you not call your parents when I'm in the room? Emily, this is the kitchen. It's a communal space. It doesn't matter. Just don't call them. I'm sorry, Emily. My roommate has sleeping problems, so I can't wake her up in the morning. My parents live on the other side of the world, so they have to call in my morning. So I come downstairs to the kitchen. That's the furthest from everybody's room. Well, it makes me feel lonely, okay? Wait. Maybe if we just wait a little longer, a fuck will fall into my hands. One of the most patient people on this planet are the ones that wait an entire week for an episode of One Piece, only to get a 24-minute episode that's been shrunken into 15 minutes after skipping the intro and the recap, and for that 15-minute episode to be stretched so far to a point where there's barely any progress. Respect. Respect for that commitment. Also, here's some quick proof of that. Yikes. You're not even Japanese! Let me prove it to you then.
Your folding is really rusty.